Oh, hello guys, this is Prashant. Today I am with another new concept, modes. I want to help you crack down the modes concept very easily and very fast. So, I have done this paperwork to make you understand how simple it is and how simply we can get to the modes of any key from any point. Okay, then this is like I have done C D E F, the modes of C D E F scale chart. So when we go to the modes of C key, we get the formula of IONIAN is tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone. It's actually the formula of major key. So when we apply this formula to the tonic C key, we get C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C major scale. As we know, the Dorian formula also comes from the same major key formula, major scale formula, that is tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone. But as in case of Dorian, it becomes tone semitone tone 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 semitone tone. So when we apply this formula to the tonic key, that is tonic key D, then we get this one, tonic key C. I'm sorry. When we apply this formula to the tonic key C, we get this one, this scale C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, C, that is equal to the diatonic major scale B flat major key. When we apply in the same way the formula for Phrygian scale, which comes from the diatonic major scale formula, is semitone tone 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 semitone tone tone. When we apply this formula to the tonic C key, we get this scale C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, which is this scale is equivalent to the diatonic major scale A flat. In the same way, the Lydian mode, when we apply the formula of Lydian mode, tone 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 semitone tone tone semitone, when we apply this formula to the tonic key C, we get the respective notes C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, which is the Lydian mode of C scale is equal to G major scale. So in the same way, all these formulas, when we apply all the formulas, the AEOLIAN formula and the LOCRAIN formula to the respective C tonic key, we get these scales, and with these the notes of these scales and the notes of these modes are equal to the notes of diatonic major scale accordingly. So what I want to tell you, that what I want to today in this video, what I want to help you is, when you see that the difference from the C major scale, that is the notes which is equal to the equal diatonic major scale, this is C major scale, and the notes of Dorian C mode is equal to B flat major scale, and the notes of Phrygian C major scale is equal to A flat major scale, and the notes of Lydian scale is equal to G major scale, and the notes of MYXOLYDIAN is equal to F major scale. So when we see that, when we go back, when we find the distance between the respective notes, the difference is like tone. From C to B flat, from B flat to A flat is tone, A flat to G is semitone, G to F is tone, F to E flat is tone, E flat to D flat is tone. So the tip lies here, the cracking tip lies here. So when we go back from C, when we go back from C with a distance of tone. So here tone, using the formula tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone, the major key formula, when we apply the major key formula, major scale formula in the reverse order, the key where we land and end up, the measure of that key, the measure of that key, the notes of that major scale key are the notes of the respective mode of that scale. Okay, so when we use tone, I know it's a bit complicated, but I will help you to understand using the practical one. When we apply the formula tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone in reverse order, the first one is like tone. When we add the tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone formula in the reverse order to the C scale, when we add the tone to the C scale, the note where we land up is D. So the notes of B flat major scale is the Dorian mode of C tonic key. So the Dorian mode from C scale will be like this. This is C Dorian from C tonic key. So in the same way, if we apply the formula of tone tone, second tone, tone tone, the measure of A flat, we landed on A flat. Now tone tone, then we landed on A flat. The notes of A flat major scale forms the Phrygian mode of C scale. So when the C Phrygian mode has the same scales as A flat major. Okay, so in the same way, if we apply tone tone semitone, tone tone semitone, tone, we landed on G. The notes of G major scale will be the notes of Lydian mode of C key. So in C Lydian, the notes will be sharp G, A, B, C, C, B, G, F sharp, E, D, C. This is C Lydian. So in the same way, if we use the formula tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone tone, we landed on F. The notes of F major scale will be the notes of MYXOLYDIAN mode of C key. So the only difference will be the tonic, the notes will be played from the tonic C key. This is C MYXOLYDIAN. In the same way, tone tone semitone tone tone, we landed on E flat. The notes of E flat major will be the notes of AEOLIAN mode of C key. But we have to play from C key. which form the C minor scale. Okay, in the same way, it's also E flat major scale. It's also the notes of E major scale, E flat major scale, and it's also the notes of C minor scale, as E flat major and C minor are relative to each other. So in the same way, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone. We landed on C sharp now. The major scale notes of C, the major scale notes of C sharp major will be the notes of LOCRAIN mode of C key. So only thing is, we have to play the notes of C sharp major scale from C. So this is C LOCRAIN mode. This is how it is simple. Just go on, just use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula in the reverse order from the C key or any tonic key. For example, if we use the same formula to find out the modes of D key, is the formula for the Ionian formula is tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone. This is D major scale. In order to find out the Dorian mode of D key, we have to apply the same technique, that is going in reverse order using the formula tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. If we use the tone in reverse order, we land upon C. The notes of C major scale will be the notes of D Dorian. Okay, in the same way, if we use the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula in the reverse order on tone, tone, we landed upon B flat. The notes of B flat major scale will be the notes of D Phrygian. So the only difference is we have to play the notes from D. So this is D Phrygian. In the same way, if we go in reverse order using tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone formula, we land upon tone, tone, semitone. This time we landed on A. The notes of A major scale will be the notes of D LYDIAN. The only difference is we have to play the notes from D key. This forms the D LYDIAN. In the same way, if we keep on adding the same formula, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone. This time we landed on G. So the notes of G major scale will be the notes of D MYXOLYDIAN. So the only difference is we have to play the notes from D in order to feel it like D MYXOLYDIAN. This is D MYXOLYDIAN. In the same way, if we keep on adding the notes, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, we landed on F this time. So the notes of F major scale will be the notes of D, will be the notes of D AEOLIAN. only difference is we have to play the notes from D scale. Which is also the notes of D minor scale. As we know, F major scale and D minor scale are relatives. So in the same way, if we use the formula tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 we landed, this time we landed on E flat. The notes of E flat major scale will be the notes of D LOCRAIN. But the only difference is we have to play the notes from D key, the D tonic key. This forms the D LOCRAIN mode. Hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. Thank you. Bye bye.